Tell me one thing not to do in Japan.
Do what you want,
Oh.
of course. It is kind of rude to eat while walking. Don't do that.
Don't cross on a red traffic light.
That'll be alright.
皆さんこんにちは。タインタラブルです。The video we're gonna watch today is by Ask Japanese, and it's called "Do Not Do This in Japan." Very serious stuff. So let's see how it goes. I'm watching this at the same time as you are. So here we go.
Hey guys and girls on Ask Japanese, it's your flashy fashion reporter, Kathy Cat. We're going to talk about some serious stuff, and that's things you should not do when you come to Japan. Please, please, please check out this video till the end, because you will have to take something away from this. So let's go and ask foreigners in Japan, because they already did some research. Tell me one thing not to do in Japan, any rule that is different than back home in Italy.
Of course, women are more free to be what they want. In Italy, instead, you have to think about the people think.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more shy. Instead, in Japan, you can do what you want.
What? I thought it would be the opposite. Is she serious?
Oh,
Of course.
You mean
can
like
dress.
fashion or?
Also dress. You can dress what you want, and it's more free.
Okay.
Doesn't it depend where you are though? As far as I know, Japanese fashion is very toned down, very modest. Not Harajuku. Obviously Tokyo Harajuku and places like that is like, whoa!
Don't throw garbage on the streets, and don't talk loud also on the street and on the phone and the subway and everything.
Who throws garbage on the street? How are you raised?
You shouldn't be loud and obnoxious, and in London it's super, people just do crazy stuff on the street, and you don't do it. You don't do that here.
Yeah, Japan is not your own personal theme park. Be respectful. R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Tell me what not to do in Japan from your 3 years of experience.
It is kind of rude to eat while walking. Yeah, so don't do that. You can eat on the street, but just be still.
There are some things I find interesting, like to have some kind of snack food seems to be kind of okay to eat on the streets, depending on where you are. So in Harajuku, you can have some, a little bit of tabiaruki, those strawberries on a stick.
Yeah, that's right.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But then, you wouldn't eat a rice ball and walk.
No.
But what if you're really, really hungry? Onaka suita. No, don't do it. Just don't. Don't break the rules.
I think the one that stands out to me is chopstick etiquette. You should never stick your chopsticks upright in the rice.
So many people do that here. So many people do it. It'll be so triggering for Japanese people to come here.
And you should never rub them together in a restaurant.
So many people do that too. Oh my god.
You can't talk on the phone when you're in the metro, so it's very weird because in our country everyone talk on the phone.
Japan is so quiet. You don't know unless you've been there.
Escalators where in Tokyo you're on the left, in Osaka you're on the right, making sure everything and everyone can get where they need to.
I'm so glad they brought that up. I'm still confused, and I just follow the people in front of me and hope for the best.
Same with the crossing, street crossings, just making sure that you cross when it's green, which is very different to back in the UK where everyone just crosses when they can.
That is not a lie. I wish I could lie to you and say that we follow the rules, but we don't here apparently. I don't know why.
Don't cross on a red traffic light. Was that difficult coming from the UK?
Well, it's not difficult. It's just a lot of more people seem to just, if they find the chance, just it'll be all right.
I'm gonna give you a secret right now, okay?
Do it.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this.
It'll be all right.
I've definitely seen Japanese people break the rule with this in Japan, okay? Don't look at me. Japanese businessmen, I see you. Let's move on.
Did any of the rules was that hard for you? Anything for you to follow?
When you walk into some rooms with special floor, you can't walk with shoes, and that's a bit weird. Or when you try clothes on in some stores, it's weird that you don't walk in with shoes. We always walk in with shoes, and it's a little bit hard.
That is something that I really, really love about Japan. You always take your shoes off. I get it's similar over here in England. We are always taught to take shoes off when you enter the house, but Japan just takes it to a whole new level.
And also the talking loud and everything.
Everyone seems to appreciate the fact that Japan is so quiet. But on the other hand, no one's mentioned how weird it is. It's so quiet in Japan that it can also feel a bit alienating. You can feel a little bit lonely sometimes. I do sometimes wish that Japanese people would feel a little bit more free in themselves and that they could be more open. You don't have to be in complete silence to be respectful, in my opinion. But it's a big part of Japanese culture, and I get that.
I think that we sleep on the floor when we do the put on. It's very weird, but it's nice, it's cool.
Could you fall asleep?
Yes, I fall asleep, but the pillow is not very comfortable. But it's good, it's very nice.
I sleep on the floor now. Japan really influenced me. Maybe it's weird, it does wonders for your back. Don't knock it till you try it.
And I didn't think it was true about the trash, but we were so annoyed about the trash because we don't know how to separate things.
Oh,
It's-
that's what you mean.
Yes, we are staying in an Airbnb and we have to separate it ourselves. What is burnable?
This is something that I worry about constantly. I worry that I'm gonna mess Japan up, like when I'm over there. I really try hard to follow all the rules, but sometimes they're a little bit overwhelming. It's great though, it's great how organized it is. If you're not fluent in Japanese, it can be quite tricky.
I said you struggled with the separation of trash. Yeah, what is like one item where you really didn't know where to throw it away?
Aluminium.
Oh, good point.
I don't know what it is. Is it can? Is it plastics? Normally a wrap or something, and I don't know where to throw it.
wrap.
Yeah, chocolate wrap.
Oh, Japanese people are so nice though. They are always really helpful, so at least there's that. If you look like you're really lost and confused, they will more than likely help you. I wonder if Japanese people realize how clean their country is. Like, do they go to other countries and just go like, what is this mess? I hope they don't feel like that when they come to England, but I can definitely see a difference. And I will say in England, it's easy to let things rub off on you a little bit when everyone's breaking the rules. But I just say, if you're in Japan, just try and respect the rules and follow suit.
Just do it.
I mean, it doesn't take a lot of effort to do so.
Well, it's not difficult. It's just
Aluminium.
So those are some things that you should never do in Japan. Did you agree with any of them? Comment down below so I don't annoy you in Japan.